Stress is sneaky, right? And it's stealing more from you than you actually think. Because you think you're fine, you think you're functioning. But what if I told you that stress is actually shutting your life down one symptom at a time, right? One symptom at a time. Think about that. Let that simmer for just a moment. See, it's not just why you're tired all of the time, right? It's the reason that you keep snapping at everybody around you who loves you, who cares about you, right? Who has something to say about what they see in you, some of the changes that you might be going through that they notice and that they bring up. Like, it's the reason why you keep going off on your significant other. It's the reason why you keep zoning out in meetings. It's the reason why you are crying in the shower when no one's watching. And so if your body's breaking down, your relationships feel tense, and you can't remember the last time you even laughed from your soul, a big hearty laugh from the depth of your soul, that's not just life, hun. That is stress stealing your legacy. Okay, and in this video, I'm going to show you how you can reclaim your energy, your peace, and everything that matters to you before stress shuts your whole system down. Okay, and by the way to fix it is not just another self-care Sunday. Okay, in fact, that's not it at all. Okay, so stay tuned and watch this video all the way till the end. I think this will be something that you find extremely valuable, and it'll be something you needed and didn't even know it. Okay, now there was a time, I'll start with me, okay, and maybe you can relate, but there was a time when I looked picture perfect to the rest of the world, right? I looked so well put together. I really did. I was a successful businesswoman, right? A successful career woman. I was making a six-figure salary. I had the important sounding titles. I had the clients and the speaking gigs, a best-selling book, even JV partnerships with bigger brands. And I shared the same room, was in the same room as some major key players in this industry whose name you'd know if I said them out loud. I was proud of that. My life seemed so picture perfect. My relationship was always put on a pedestal. I lived in an affluent neighborhood, a big home, a lakefront property. I drove a high-end car. I dressed to the nines. My makeup and my hair was always flawless. And from those looking from the outside in thought, damn, she's really got it made. Like, she's really got it going on. And to some degree I did. But what they didn't know, what I didn't share, what a lot of us don't share, we share our public successes, but we don't talk about our private failures. So they did not know that I was unraveling inside, that I was crumbling like a cookie inside, honey. My sleep was garbage. I was gaining unwanted weight. My skin was breaking out horribly. Okay, my hair was thinning badly. I had debilitating migraine headaches and unbelievable joint pain. So I couldn't even think clearly because the brain fog was so thick. Not enough to save my life at times, because it was just, I was going through it. My body was breaking down, like really breaking down. Worse, though, is that I normalized it. Okay. Sadly, I thought this was just a typical Tuesday. This is just what being successful looks like for women who look like me. Okay. And that lie damn near took me out. Okay. Now, that is when I realized that my success had become my saboteur. Success wasn't building me the way it should have. It was breaking me the way I had never anticipated. Okay, and that's when I had to ask myself a very important question, which is, okay, so now you know this, and now you're admitting this out loud. What are you going to do about it? What are you going to do about it? Because nobody is coming to save you. You have got to save yourself. See, it's one thing to admit to the problem. It's another to actually do something about it. Right now, before we get any deeper, if you're getting what I'm giving and you love these gems I'm dropping, go ahead and leave a comment right now so we can get this discussion popping. I would love to know where you are in the journey and what's pulling on your heartstrings. Let me know what's resonating with you so far. And if you're getting value from my video or any episodes here on as you peruse around my page, okay? And if you're feeling my vibe and want to be part of my tribe, do subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss a single episode whenever I drop new content and or go live, okay? Now, here's what happened next. And this was the moment that changed everything. And that is, the first thing is that I recognize that stress is cumulative, right? It's not casual, meaning stress does not show up overnight. It accumulates over time. That is why you feel fine one day and then suddenly you can't get out of bed the next day, okay? Here's why that matters, is because if you're not paying attention to those seemingly minute details, to the signs that are showing up now, your body will stop you later. And believe me when I tell you, it's not going to ask for permission, okay? Most high performers miss this next part. And here's why they, perhaps you, crash out hard, okay? So I want to share, though, really quickly that a former client of mine who was a VP in tech, she repeatedly ignored her signs and symptoms. Her body was screaming at her, and she still ignored the signs and symptoms until she ended up in the ER and admitted to a hospital bed, to a hospital floor, right? Because she thought she was having a heart attack. As it turns out, guess what it was? Bad burnout. And you might be there now. So you've got to pay attention to what your body is saying to you. It's always talking to us, and we have got to start listening. The second thing is that I need you to know, and that I realized for myself, is that your body keeps the score. Okay, it doesn't matter what you say or do about it or don't, your body keeps the score. Okay, emotional trauma, overworking, people pleasing, it all gets stored in the nervous system. Your body remembers what your mind chooses to ignore, okay, or tries to ignore. It is a choice, and you might try it, okay? You might try it, or you might try it, but your body will remind you because it is keeping score, okay? So the action I want you to take is to start building somatic awareness. That means check in with your body, get in tune and in touch throughout the day. Think about and ask yourself, what am I feeling right now? And where? Am I feeling pain in my joints? Am I feeling tightness in my chest? Am I finding that I can't breathe deeply because, it kind of hurts? Am I tight and tense all the time in my neck and my shoulders? Is my lower back hurting? Do I have pain anywhere? Like, what am I feeling? Tap in to what your body is trying to communicate with you, okay? That's the first thing. And so this is the next piece, by the way. This is where the healing really starts to happen. Once you recognize that and ask that very important question, is how important rest is. Rest is not a weakness. It is wisdom. You're an evolved woman now. You know better. And when we know better, we do better. Okay? You've been trained to equate productivity to your worth. You're trained to equate productivity with worth, and it's just not true. But rest is not a reward. It's a requirement. Okay? And this is what I want you to do. I want you to create a weekly, non-negotiable nourishment block in your day, on your calendar. A non-negotiable nourishment block on your calendar. I want you to book that like you book a board meeting. Okay, because that's how serious I want you to take it. I want you to take it as serious as you're taking your business, because your body is the business and it is your number one priority, because health is your wealth and everything else is secondary to that. Okay, so make taking care of you first your business. Okay, it matters because true power comes from regulated energy, not from random hustle. In fact, 80% of physician visits are stress related, and most of them are preventable. How? Modifiable behaviors. That means you've got to change what you're doing or not doing enough of, and it's usually lifestyle changes, right? And that starts with awareness. And how do we get aware, become aware? Is we have to pay attention to those things that are happening to us, the emotions that are coming up for us, those stressors that are happening, how checking in with our bodies, right? Giving our bodies a tune up, getting into the doctor's office for maintenance, right? Just like you would a vehicle, your precious car, if you care about it, if you have a car you care about to get you to and from, you got to take it in for maintenance or it's going to break down. Eventually, it's not going to work properly. And then you're going to be without a vehicle. Well, we don't want that to be true for your body. So start to listen. Make that brain and body connection, okay? Because here's the thing. If you don't schedule your rest, your body will. And trust and believe when I say it will not be something that you would like for it to choose and how it will choose for you. Okay, I don't think you want to end up in the ER or in a hospital bed, right? So let's go ahead and do what we got to do now. So if you're ready to finally feel free again, to feel like yourself again, to feel liberated again, to feel confident and clear and connected to your purpose, then let's talk about my Becoming Her Again VIP Reinvention Day. Okay, this isn't about business strategy, by the way. Okay, you can get business strategy all day, any day from lots of business coaches. This is about your holistic success, which is what I do. I'm a holistic business coach and an RN health and wellness educator, as well as a freedom strategist. This is about saving you. Okay, this is about resuscitating your life and your vision. This is about giving your dream a second chance, not just to survive, but to thrive. So in this luxury, white glove, one-day experience, you're going to walk away with a full identity reset, okay, to help you break free from burnout, from emotional exhaustion, from over-functioning. It's going to help you rebuild your confidence, to give you the clarity you need and that inner fire that you're missing, that you once had, that passion that was within you that ignited you to do what you want to do in life, right? It's going to help you reinvent yourself spiritually, emotionally, mentally, right? It's going to change you professionally. It is going to help you not only consider the woman that you were, and taking also to consideration the woman you are now, but more importantly, the woman you are becoming, because you are always becoming, okay? You are going to leave with a personalized reinvention blueprint and a freedom-focused action plan. So if you've been saying, I want me back, I've lost me, what's happened to me, I want me back, then this is your sign. I want you to book a Freedom and Focus Clarity call and let's start your comeback era, okay? Let me talk to you for a minute and let's just hash through, like, where are you right now? I'm meeting you where you are in the journey. Let's talk about what your successes have been, where you're struggling, where you're feeling stuck. What does your next chapter look like? Let's go ahead and get on a call and have that conversation so that you can reach new and unimaginable heights. Let's re-envision again. Let's dream bigger, right? Let's reimagine and reinvent and redesign you and your life, the next version of yourself, the 2.0 version of yourself, because at this age, phase, and stage of your life, I know you want more and you deserve it. So that's my time. I'm going to tune out while you tune in. Be sure to share this video out with at least 3 friends and make sure you watch the next video that YouTube recommends, okay? As always, and until next time, I am wholeheartedly in this journey with you. Bye for now.